Now Australia has won the toss and decided to bat. We'll pick up play with no runs on the board, and it's Akhtar bowling to Taylor.
And no ball, so Australia is off the mark in the second test match. And inside edge, luckily past the off stump, and Mark Taylor may get off the mark with a boundary. He does.
Right there.
And a misfield. So maybe just a little bit wide of him. It may go to the boundary. Yes, it does.
That run rate has come about. He hoiked that one through just ahead of square, straight to the fence for 4. Short. Hitting with a turn.
The Yorker, and lovely shot from Mark Taylor. Moved into the shot onto the front foot. Didn't try and hit the ball too hard. Placement was good. And at the end of the over, 4 runs from it. Australia 1 for 87.
Gets this one away, and this will go for 4. Missed Yusuf Yohana this time, much to his relief. With the drop catch straight after the break by Saeed Anwar at silly point. Got to rise above that. Short and back on that. That's going to run away very easily. Nicely timed, nicely placed, too short. Gave him...
And there's the pull shot from Mark Taylor. And that brings up his 50. What a way to bring it up. A trademark shot for Mark Taylor. His 37th half-century in 98 test matches. He may well have been under a touch of pressure before the test match, but he really is going a long way towards eliminating that. 191 minutes, that was his 7th boundary. And he faced 124 balls, and he lost his opening partner, Michael Slater, with a score at 16. So he's been there from the first ball, and he acknowledges his half-century. And in the air again, but a no ball and a boundary. So 5 runs to the Australian total.
What he missed, which was the important thing as far as Mark Taylor is concerned.
That's exquisite timing again from Mark Taylor.
At Karachi in 1964. And there's a glorious straight drive. Been a fascinating mix of inconclusive stuff and some glorious stroke play from Taylor. Got that beautifully. And immediately just hoiked through mid-wicket for 4. Real authority in that.
A real loosener from Shoaib Akhtar. Pakistan can't afford to have looseners being bowled to set batsmen there. Taylor helping himself with a lovely pull shot. Took it early and played it in front of mid-wicket. Beautifully over top of that one.
Short again, and away it goes again. Suddenly Taylor has just found his right level, he's found his confidence.
And he's been brought back on into the attack, and the first ball has been hit for 6. So, you know that Mark Taylor's in form when he pulls the ball, and when he pulls it for 6, then you know he's in very good batting form. 97 he's moved to now. What a shot.
What a shot indeed. Shoaib Akhtar, the bowler, just brought back into the attack. And this first delivery, too short and disdainfully dispatched to the mid-wicket boundary.
And Taylor looking for his 100, and that's far too easy a way to bring it up. So well played, Mark Taylor. He gets the standing applause of his Australian teammates. His 19th Test century, and he gets a standing ovation from the crowd as well. A good crowd here on a Friday afternoon. The Australian players jubilant for their captain. Some Australian followers who have come to this match. And what a very good innings again by the skipper. 19 Test hundreds.
Macram out of the side has really caused some problems.
Off the back foot. Timing beautiful. Placement precise.
Australia 1 for 238. Mushtaq Ahmed to the Australian captain. That one comes in. He picks that one. Lovely shot from Taylor. He waited on that one, and the slowness of the pitch, just not the pace that Mushtaq would like. And when a man's on 120, lovely straight run up though, but a lot of energy expended getting to the stumps. And slow short ball just pulled away effortlessly by the Australian captain. So 4 runs to begin the new spell. That is the classical warm-up delivery.
Much too short. Mark Taylor had lots of time in which to play that shot. It was a long day yesterday. Perhaps still feeling the effects, Zahid, and that shot bringing up the 250 for Australia.
Around the wicket, Akhtar.
It's a glorious square drive. Air Force fighters overhead. Aircraft that time. That's a magnificent shot. Just laid back on that. 2 bounces and into the fence. That's a magnificent shot.
Two slips, no gully. And he brings out one of his favourite shots. So this will bring up his 150 for Mark Taylor. And 2 runs to bring up another milestone for the Australian captain. He raises his bat. He was dropped 2 simple catches, one on 18 and one on 27. But he has made the Pakistan bowlers suffer. 150 for Mark Taylor.
He's got that beautifully, that cut. He's played that cut magnificently this morning. And he's got that delightfully. Amir Sahel back on the ground, and that's what he sees first up. Inside it. There's 3 times for 3 different shots he's played square with the wicket in this over.
Lovely shot. Mark Taylor, not known as a great fluent cover driver of the ball or off driver of the ball, but on that occasion the timing was beautiful.
Back and off the back foot, straight down the ground. He really is hitting it so sweetly. Front foot, back foot, just laid back. But that's the double 100, the 2nd time in his career. His teammates rise to him. Australian flag standing proudly under the Southern Cross. 9 years since his last double 100, and now in the autumn of a distinguished career, a career which some said may have ended within the last 2 years. He's defied all odds. Mentally tough. His resilience is remarkable. Mark Taylor, a double 100. Moves into the top 10 now of Australia's leading run scorers. What a wonderful achievement. Moves ahead of Bill Lawry. Moves in 5-2-4-1 at 42.
Absolutely smashed away. Got what it deserved.
A few bars went broke.
Lovely shot by Mark Taylor. He's not the classical cover driver for a left-hander, but when he gets his foot to the ball and his placement and timing right, he does it beautifully. So he moves on to 226. And he goes away. And 1 bounce over for 4. So the Australian captain's decided to open the shoulders, and maybe we're going to see some scoring from the Australians. 2 for 414.
As a bit of a lapse in the field for Pakistan.
That's wide. It's going for 4. Didn't even move. It slipped. Didn't even move.
And now singles all around the field for the Australian skipper. And there goes one of them. So Mark Taylor brings up his 250. And what a performance by the Australian captain. Brilliant performance, 250. And he joins that group of players, becoming just the 7th Australian player to score over 250. And he is exactly 250. Doug Walter scored that many against New Zealand in Christchurch. And he's joined by Mark Taylor. And it looks a pretty clear day as Taylor whacks it for 4 through mid-wicket. He goes into the 260s, 263 for Taylor. And he swings that away, looking for the boundary, and he's found it. So that's a bad ball from Malik. Taylor goes into the nervous 290s. Mushtaq Ahmed to bowl, Taylor on strike on 298. And he gets it through, so Mark Taylor will bring up his 300. He raises his left fist in exhilaration, and why wouldn't he? And now he shows some emotion that he hadn't showed before. The Australian skipper brings up 300 in a test match. What a moment, and he will accept the genuine congratulations of a number of the Pakistan players. Mohan Khan, Amir Sahal, his opposite number, comes in from mid-wicket to congratulate him. And what a moment for Mark Taylor, what a moment for Australian cricket. It's been a long time since an Australian's made 300. And some fans who've travelled around the world stand on the court, as do his teammates. What a great thrill for the skipper. He faced the first ball yesterday morning, and he's been there over 11 hours. 30 boundaries, and the 30th boundary brought up the 300.
As Mark Taylor moves to 312, R.B. Simpson scrub his name out from those record books.
Oh, he's got that away. And that's 4. He's played magnificently square with a wicket on both sides. Still quick enough to move those feet into position.
I tell you what, he won't be wanting to get those stitches out of his hand in a hurry. I reckon he'll be cutting that hand every week for the next couple of years, just so he can keep those stitches in.
Yep.
He's got that through again. He's been magnificent square with a wicket. There's Shoaib Akhtar. This time it just beats him. He's been the one who has never given up today. At that time it was just too much for him. Ran away for another boundary.
Cutting and pulling. Mark Taylor certainly has played those 2 shots very well throughout this innings.
And Michael, that shot has taken him past Greg Chappell, and he is now the 2nd highest run scorer. The 3rd, I beg your pardon. It's down the ground. That's running. Just get the 2. And of course moving so close now to that famous score of Don Bradman's at Leeds in 1930. Takes it off the hip. So he joins Sir Donald Bradman as Australia's highest scorer in Test cricket, and the highest, as we said, he's beaten Graham Gooch now, as the highest scorer for a captain. And he would be aware, Mark Taylor, more than most, he can't get it past. It's the end of the over. 4 for 599. And that's the end of the day's play, with him sitting on 334. Being congratulated by Ricky Ponting, first there by Ijaz Ahmed, by all the Pakistani players. Batted for 2 days, a remarkable achievement. Young Shoaib Akhtar goes over to him. Mark Taylor, captain of Australia, 334.